You know, it's just like in the fairy tale. The old witch wants to get the new chick out of the way, so she gives her a poisoned apple. It's the oldest story in the book. Beth hates me for replacing her in your life. It's got Beth written all over it.
Harley, everybody is going to be investigated. Nobody's going to be left out. That includes Beth.
I have to get up.
No.
I have to get up. I'm getting dressed.
Rick said that you need to stay in bed and rest.
I already stayed in bed. I was in bed all night. Now I'm up and getting dressed. Where are my clothes?
You don't have any. Get back in bed.
Harley? I'm going to just put these on.
You're not doing anything except getting back in bed.
What are you doing?
Get back in bed and get under the covers now.
You know what? First you regulate my business. Now you're regulating my sleeping patterns? No, no. I have to get to the bottom of this.
I'm going to get to the bottom of it, so I'm already taking care of it. I'm going to meet with Frank later today. Trust me, whoever did this to you...
Whoever. So what are you going to do? Are you going to try to steer the investigation away from Beth?
Oh,
Is that what you're going to do?
You are so wrong. Why don't you just lie down and get some rest? Because you need it. Maybe then you'll stop talking this nonsense.
I'm talking nonsense.
Yes,
okay, listen to me. How about this? Let's just say that Beth did it. Let's say she's guilty of this. What are you planning on doing? Are you going to... what are you going to do? Move back in with her to help her get over her jealousy? Are you going to remarry her to help her get through?
What exactly is it that you don't get? Stubborn. Yeah, you're a pain. You are the one I care about here. Even you should be able to figure out by now that you're the one I care about. Who do you think told Frank to check out Beth's story? Me. I told him incriminating things that she said to me. If she gets pulled in, it's going to be because of me. And if she did this to you, I guarantee you there will be hell to pay.
How many times, Detective, do I have to tell you that I don't know where Beth is? Now, unless you have a warrant for my arrest, I'm going to ask you to leave, Detective DeSavio.
DeSavio. That's good. Wow. That is a beautiful vase. This whole place is like a museum.
Well, it's good to know you have fine taste.
What's not to love about something that exquisite? And I think you actually own it.
Ming Dynasty. Here, why don't you hold it?
You obviously have no idea how much a cop's salary is.
No, I want you to feel the texture, the symmetry, the line. What you are holding is virtually priceless.
And to think I have it here in my two little hands.
Yes, right there in your two little hands. You know, on second thought, Detective, why don't you stay a few minutes? Maybe we can have a cup of coffee. Perhaps we can find a way to be useful to one another.
Really?
Yes. I want you to look around, all the wonderful things we have. Oh, excuse me, what is your first name?
Teri.
Teri.
DeMarco.
Teri DeMarco. I'm Alan.
Yes, I know.
We have many fine things in this home. We lack for nothing as Spauldings. This is a luxurious home we live in.
Some people might even call it a palace.
Ah, yes, some people might. Beth and Lizzie are extremely comfortable here. And the point I want to make to you, in my opinion, I think that Harley is jealous of that. And that any time something goes wrong with her, she points her finger at her rival. You see, Beth is also the mother of Philip's child. And they have the run of this entire palace.
Yes. I suppose they do. But you know what they say? A Ming vase won't keep you warm at night. Not like Annie Dutton, anyway.
What makes you say that?
Well, if you think Beth is so innocent, what about Annie Dutton?
What on earth are you talking about?
I know for a fact that Annie Dutton's been in touch with you. And let's face it, she does have a bit of history with Harley. I think she did try and kill her once, along with several other prominent citizens of Springfield.
That is untrue, Detective, and uncalled for. And as for me being in touch with Annie, I have no idea where she is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Curiouser and curiouser.
My big question is, how did someone as savvy as yourself become involved with such a psychopath?
No one knew what Annie and I shared together.
Don't tell me you loved her.
I won't discuss this any further, Detective.
You live in a fantasy world, Alan. With all your Ming vases and your sterling silver tea sets. Your former lover, Annie, and your favorite ex-daughter-in-law du jour. But if they tried to hurt Harley before, believe me, they're going to try and do it again. And I am trying to stop that before it turns into a murder investigation.